Welcome to the Youth Unscripted.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of Youth Unscripted. And today's topic is all about the leadership on campus. I thank God because today I'm joined by one of our international students, and I will allow her to introduce herself.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, Naini, and I'm also privileged to be here. My name is Nyota Lubemba. I am a third-year student pursuing Bachelor of Arts in Communication here at PAC, Pan-Africa Christian University, and I'm so happy to be here and also very eager to hear on what we are going to talk about leadership.
Thank you so much, Stella, for joining me today. We know that leadership on campus has been a long debated topic. Are you a leader in school?
Unfortunately, if I may say, I'm not a leader on campus, but I feel like I can be. I just need to overcome some fears within me, and I can make a good leader. I'm confident I can make a good leader, but as for now, I am not a leader on campus.
I love the confidence in you.
It is the way to go.
If you may make me understand, what do you understand by the term leadership?
Leadership.
Yeah.
I know there are many definitions of leadership, but from my understanding, I can say that leadership is the ability of someone or an individual to influence a group of people with the same goal, or also like people who want to achieve something. So that person who has a positive, in this case, a positive influence on these people, and also like direct them on the way they can achieve a particular goal that they have.
Wow.
Yes.
And what strategies can be used to engage more young people into leadership here on campus?
I feel like young people truly need like leadership roles and many leadership roles, because us as young people, we always speak out. Whatever you have, you'll always say it. Okay, it may be like in different ways, but young people always speak out. So on the strategies that can be used to involve young people in leadership, one of them I can say is mentorship. Mentorship, because when you mentor someone, that means like you are teaching them, because you have been a leader before. Maybe those people who have experience in leadership, those older people, they have experience, and when they teach young people, it will motivate them to be a leader, because they know that once they get that leadership position, what they can do, how they are going to behave, how they are going to approach things, and that will that is one of the strategies that can be used. Also, another strategy I can say is maybe organizing like trainings and like seminars on that talk about leadership, so that young people may become aware, because there are those people, you have a leadership maybe skill in you, but you are afraid. That one I'm talking on a personal level, because you are afraid maybe you don't know when you become a leader how you should behave, how you should like juggle things, how you are going to balance maybe between your studies and the leadership roles that you will be given. So you have that fear in you that makes you like feel like I am not enough, or maybe when I reach there I'll not be able to deliver how I'm supposed to. But when these trainings and seminars are organized that talk about leadership, one will become aware, and they will know how they will go about leadership, and that will motivate them even to go for a leadership position. Yes.
And as a leader, can you kindly make me understand or make me learn, what do I have to do? What are the characters that are needed to be a leader?
Okay, that is a very good question. One of them I may say is self-awareness. When you know yourself, because you cannot go and lead people and you don't know yourself first. So you need to know yourself first, know your weaknesses, know your strengths, and that will help you even lead the other people, because you are a leader of yourself first before you lead the other people. So I think self-awareness is one of the main characters that a leader should have before like they lead other people. Also, other things I can say that you should not be selfish, or you should not have a self-centered mind, because what do you mean you're going to be a leader and when something happens, you go like, hiyo ni shida yenu, I am out of this. A leader should not be self-centered. You should always be ready to sacrifice, be a servant to the people that you're leading, so that if something happens, if the people who are following you are not able to do it, you can stand as a leader and say, okay, since you are not able to do this, I can represent you and do whatever you are not able to do. That is a leader. A leader si mtu tu akuambia watu, cheki, we fanya hivi, and then they just sit back and do nothing. You should lead by example. You should be able to do this. So by the time you are telling someone, maybe take this thing from here and take it here, you first, you can be able to take it from there and do that. So that even you can motivate the people who are following you. So self-awareness, and also avoid being self-centered as a leader. I think that will take you a long way, and even your leadership journey will be swift and smooth.
Amazing. Yes. We are going for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. That's all from Park TV News Desk. I'm Nyota Lubemba. Have a good day. Hi, do you want to be a journalist? Join Park University and start your career with us today.
This advert is brought to you by Park Media, courtesy of Park Communication, Languages and Linguistics Department. You are watching the Youth Unscripted.
Welcome back to our episode, Youth Unscripted. We are continuing with the topic of leadership. Stella, kindly tell us, how can youth leaders address and overcome challenges or obstacles that they are facing as leaders?
Okay, that is a very good question. How the youth can overcome challenges. One of the ways of overcoming something is by speaking it out.
Yeah.
Just say something, because you can be going through a challenge and people may not know because you have not said what the challenge is. So instead of just maybe like retrieving yourself or withdrawing from something because you have faced a challenge or a setback, first speak it out and tell someone, maybe a friend or maybe your fellow leader, and know what you can do or how you can go about the challenge. And because there's this saying that, okay, I know it's a cliche, but a problem shared is half solved.
Sure.
So the moment you share a problem, you're sure you're going to get a solution. It may not be like maybe something that will solve the problem fully, but at least you have spoken it out and something will be done about the problem. Another thing that our leaders can do on the challenges they face, they should connect and interact with other leaders. Because I may be a leader in this school, and there are leaders maybe in other universities, let's say KU and other universities. We may be facing different challenges because the school setup is different, or maybe in other like leadership setup. But there's always that one problem or challenge that is common between the like all leaders. So the moment we meet as leaders and we share the problems we are going through, we will be able to motivate each other. Jutakuwa like, oh, so see me peke yangu, like watu wanakujanga, maybe they say this to me and they do not know how to respond. And you'll be able, and it will be easy because you'll feel like, so this burden is not mine alone. There's also another leader somewhere who is facing like the same problem. Also, how like the leaders can also deal with the challenges, have a role model. Because we are young, like we are doing this for the first time. Like I've never been a leader, ndo nimewekwa hapo. Sasa I may not be knowing what to do, but if I have someone who is like above me, who is my role model, someone I look up to. Hata kama ni mama yako, kuna watu wanashindanga wakisema, kila mtu anasemanga role model yake ni mama yake. But even if it's your mother, just like have someone you look up to, someone you can always seek advice from, someone who will tell you, no, you're not supposed to do this, go this other way. Someone who every time like you feel you are burdened or something, you can always run to them and they'll be able to direct you back. They'll be able to show you the right path, because for them, wamesha tembea hiyo njia before. They have been on that path, they have walked that path, they have faced challenges, they have overcome them, and they have stood firm. So the moment you have someone you look up to, that will really help you as a leader, and it will help you even overcome the challenges as a leader. That even, I also talked about mentorship before. That role model also will be able to mentor you and even motivate you along your leadership journey.
And what can you tell these leaders when you wanasemanga, because I'm a leader, I don't have to speak out what I'm feeling, and you find that those leaders, they can't speak out their hearts. They say, I'm a leader. If I speak out to this person, maybe that person is not into leadership, is just a friend or rather relative. And then you say, how will they take me? How will they take me as a leader? And I'm speaking out what I'm feeling. What could you tell those leaders?
I think, well, someone should overcome something. Like, you cannot just say because I'm a leader, cannot speak out. Like, come on. You're supposed to speak for the people.
Sure.
How are you going to speak for the people if you can't speak for yourself? You know. So even if you're a leader, even if you're in the highest position they can ever be, always speak out. Find someone. Tell them, because the moment you are facing a problem and you do not speak it out, most of the time you will let out that frustration on your subject or the people who are behind you, because something is disturbing you. You have not let it out. So instead of like dealing with the thing, you try and divert your feelings to other things, and that will even like affect you badly as a leader. So to any leader who says like I cannot speak out because I'm a leader, or maybe I don't have someone or a leader who I can speak to, because sometimes you feel like if you're a leader, you should speak to a leader for them to tell you. But someone always has something to tell you. They may not be a leader, they may not have ever led in any setup, but they can tell you something that will go a long, long way, and it will be able to help you. So always speak out. I always say, like, if you feel something, if kitu imekubo, if you feel like someone has done the wrong thing, tell them. Tell them. You will be able to let it out, and you'll be at peace. And you as a leader, you'll be able to lead the other people in the right way, because you yourself, you have dealt with your problems, you have dealt with your feelings, so even you'll be able to lead the other people correctly.
And Stella, as you know, the university is on a season of electing new leaders.
Yes.
Do you think the elections will be free and fair? And what is your take on the way we do our elections?
Okay, so that question is a bit tricky for me, but of course I'm going to answer it. So on the elections being free and fair, I strongly believe that the elections will be free and fair. According to the way we do the elections, it will be free and fair, because the chairperson of the commission is a man I've worked with before, and I believe that he's the right man. He's a leader and will be able to take the elections on the way that they are supposed to be. On the thing about how the elections are carried out in this school, personally, I feel like people don't feel like they are voted in a leader.
You can tell us more, because you were once a delegate.
Yes, I was once a commissioner. Commissioner. And it took me time before I understood the system of election, because when I entered in this school, I knew that the election ni sisi wote tunaenda tunapanga line
na tunavote
na unapigia kura mwenye unataka. But tumeelezwa tuko like, oh, you're supposed to elect in delegates. Delegates are supposed to elect the leader. I feel like people don't feel like they have elected them. In as much as we are usually told, go elect the delegate of your choice.
Of your
That
choice.
delegate of your choice will elect. You don't even know what that delegate will go and do in that thing. They may
You don't know
change.
if they will change
Exactly,
afterwards,
they may
after being
change because
elected.
You'll be like, let me say, I'll say I'm voting for Naini because I am sure Naini will elect in the person that I want. Naini may go there and elect someone. Hata utajua, alafu utajua because it is her.
And she'll not come to tell
She'll
you I've
not
voted.
come and tell you like, oh, you voted me in as a delegate, so I voted for this. They will not tell you. So unlike the other election that watu wanaenda kupiga line, you are usually satisfied uko like ni mimi nilimpigia kura ni yangu. But hii ingine, mbona sasa nimevotia mtu aende avotie mtu, like, you know, I feel like it is not like satisfactory, if I may use that, but it is the system. So sometimes we just have to work with the system. And you know, when I was a commissioner, we were explained like why that happens, because you know, hii election ya kila mtu anaenda kuvote ilikuwa na violence.
I know.
Violence. Hata unapata university inakaa war. Everyone ako like, hey, watu wote walipigia kura huyu, mbona ni huyo ameshinda, you know. So it was war. So they made that, like, they changed the system a bit so that it can bring peace. Unajua, so violence kila mahali, Kenya violence, you know. So yeah, that's my take on how election will be carried. But I just hope for the best. I hope the elections will be free
and
fair and square. And yeah, we'll be there to witness. Yes.
Thank you so much, Stella, for availing yourself today. I'm really, really grateful. If I may ask, where will your viewers get you in platforms?
Thank you. I think first you should tell the viewers where they will watch me, but
yes.
Let me say my socials. You can find me on Instagram at Stella Lubemba. On Instagram, no, sorry. On Instagram, it is just Nyota. On Facebook, it is Stella Lubemba. On YouTube, Sikuangi.
But you'll find her
just
at
see
Park
TV
Digital.
At Park TV Digital, you'll see my face. This face is everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Thank you so much. I'm really grateful. And that is all we have, our viewers. Until next time, have a lovely afternoon.
Thanks for watching.